Morning everyone. We thought we'd film outside as finally it feels like spring has arrived at Uxbridge High School, and we've definitely all had a spring in our step this week with some fantastic events. The three things I'm going to talk to you about this week are Year 9 and the Careers Day yesterday, the success of George Somerville, and the upcoming Year 11 and 13 final exam results before the real thing in the summer. So firstly, yesterday we had a fantastic careers event. Hopefully students across the school will have come out at home and talked to you particularly about the Aston Martin car, which got them all excited. But quite often teenagers can be a little bit indifferent at best about certain things that we do for them. But yesterday they were effervescent about the careers event. They thoroughly enjoyed it, and they engaged really well with the external speakers. We had ex-students coming in and giving assemblies. We had our Brentford Academy Trust links. We had careers right across spectrums from banks to the army to universities, to let them know what is out there for them. And the Aston Martin not only impressed them with the car, but talk to them about the kind of career pathways, because there's a whole range of things that young people don't always understand about how you can work for some of the biggest companies, and there's a whole range of different skills and a whole range of different routes into that. So if they haven't already, particularly Year 9 and 10 students who were the main students that we targeted for the careers event, if they haven't already talked to you about it at home, please ask them questions, please find out what they found out and what they're interested in going forward, because if they can see it, they can be it, and hopefully that will really inspire them to do the very best that they can in school so that they can go on and have as many options for them in the future. And once again, you spoke to Mr. Heslin spoke to you a couple of weeks ago about the event on here, and he was instrumental in making it a success yesterday along with Mr. Hazard. So thank you to those members of staff. The next really important message is George Somerville. You'll have seen a couple of weeks ago as well, you were witnessing some of our students voting in the Hillingdon Youth Parliament elections, and George Somerville was the winning candidate. He had over 1,000 votes across Hillingdon, so he will be representing Hillingdon at the Youth Parliament, getting to go to the House of Commons and really putting democracy and politics into action from a young age, and hopefully speaking on behalf of all the young people in Hillingdon, so we can make the world the best possible place for them. So congratulations to George, and I'm sure he'll come and speak to your parents as and when in the future. And then the final thing, you're very aware that Year 11 and 13 are really on the home straight now towards their exams. They've done another set of mock assessments called PPE3 in the last few weeks. Teachers have been busy marking and moderating those just to make sure students not only get the grades and information from those exams, but they really know where they've done well and what they need to do to improve. Please work with them at home on that, because it'll be really great if you understand where they need to focus their revision, because revision is massive, and it can feel really overwhelming. But if they're really clear, well, in maths I need to work on this aspect, in English I need to work on this aspect, that's how we help them as teachers, and that's how you can help them as parents. Please make sure that they've got a really thorough revision plan at home, which does include enough rest and breaks on it as well. So next week they will be getting their results from those exams, but equally in their lessons right now they're having lots of feedback from their teachers to set them up for what they need to revise over Easter. It is really important that they revise over Easter. I know it's a lot of pressure on them now, but the harder they work, the better chance they've got of being successful, and then being able to, like we've done with careers, have as many options to them as possible. We just really want every student to be golden in the sense that they can all put the most effort in, and as long as they go into the exams knowing they couldn't have tried any harder, then we are incredibly proud of them, as you should be. With that said, let's hope the good weather continues. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you same time, same place next week as we move into our last week of this term. Thank you very much. Take care.